Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. I'm Toby, and on today's video we're going to be ranking my most anticipated upcoming movies of 2025. Now, I know we are already in April, in the 4th month of the year, but I think we are really starting to get some of the most anticipated and probably the biggest box office movies in the upcoming months, with the only big movies that have came out is probably Captain America, Minecraft. That's the ones that spring to mind first. So with these upcoming months, with it being April and probably with Minecraft just coming out and the Accountant, Accountant 2 coming out, I think it's really a time to start predicting my favourites, especially with one of my most anticipated, which we will get to. Right, so, oh, sorry, I also forgot to say, how have you been today? Hope you've been good. It's been a lovely weekend, hasn't it? It's been a lovely weekend and week, especially for my team. Well, we didn't get the score we wanted, but we keep on pushing, So, let's get straight into it. We'll start off with the honourable mentions. For my first is Wicked for Good, that's part 2 of Wicked, the second act, if you will. Now, the first one was very good. I was very impressed. I was thoroughly impressed. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, and it surprised me. Obviously, it won a couple Oscars in February, and I think this one could push for some more Oscars if it stands out as much as the first one did. Obviously, it's a beloved stage production, and hopefully the Wicked Witch of the West can produce a box office hit. Now we will move on to my second honourable mention. Oh, it's also being released at the 21st of November. We do have 3 honourable mentions going into my second, with How to Train Your Dragon. Obviously the live action remake, coming June 3rd. I am excited for this. I love the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. It's one of my favourite animated of all time. I would say top 10. And obviously DreamWorks are one of the best studios out there, especially obviously for animation. We obviously have Pixar and so on. I can't think of others off the top of my head right now, but DreamWorks is definitely top 3 of all time, I would say. But How to Train Your Dragon, obviously, as it stands, it does look like it's just a shot-for-shot remake with maybe a little bit of new information scenes sprinkled in there. I don't know how to get a little bit of new shots. Right, on to my last honourable mention, my dog barking. Last honourable mention is Now You See Me 3. Now, we don't have a poster for this and we don't have much information, but we do know Jesse Eisenberg is returning and it has just finished production. Now, the release date is rumoured to be 14th of November this year, which I'm very excited. I do thoroughly enjoy the Now You See Me movies. They have a great cast, a good story, solid magic scenes and everything that they do. The story is solid. It's Mark Ruffalo as well, and Frank, what's his name? I'm blanking. Frank, what's his name? His brothers. What's his name? Dave Franco, Dave Franco, obviously another big name, and the bald guy who I'm also blanking on, but we're not going to stand too long on cast members, as we don't officially know who's in there other than Jesse Eisenberg. Now we move on to my 10th most anticipated movie of the year, which is The Karate Kid Legends, coming 30th of May. I am so excited for this movie. The Karate Kids with Ralph Macchio and I'm blanking on his name. William Zabka. There we go. Oh my god, I was worried. I was like, my favourite movie of all time, and I'm forgetting the lead actors' names. They are it is by far my all-time favorite movie. I love it. I love it. And to be getting another proper movie is just amazing. Obviously, coming off the success of Cobra Kai is brilliant. I love Cobra Kai. We've got a solid cast of Jackie Chan, Ben Wang, who is in a series which I cannot remember, and I have been told to watch it, which is apparently very good, and he is a very good apparently in that. And Ralph Macchio, we obviously know, is a talented actor himself. Now, the action scenes in this look obviously 10 times better than Cobra Kai. They have the budget for it and just looks amazing with the kicks and punches and everything they get in there. I am very excited for this. I do think the movies ahead of it is superior, I do think, and I'm more excited. Maybe the movie that is in the ninth place, they can swap, but Karate Kid is one of the franchises I do love with all my heart. Right, now on to ninth. My ninth most anticipated, and it is Thunderbolts. Ashmark. Ashmark? Hold on. Right, there we go. Asterisk, not hashtag or whatever the hell I said. It's asterisk. Asterisk. Did I say it? I don't think I said asterisk. Thunderbolts asterisk. I had that prepared when I was starting the video. I was like, Thunderbolts asterisk. But no, I got it wrong. Coming 2nd of May, the movie that is the up-and-coming movie, Marvel movie. I need to get my words straightened out. The Thunderbolts. So, we obviously have many different cast members in this, and it looks different compared to the other Marvel movies. It looks a lot more darker and a lot more Winter Soldier and Civil War, which I do like. Now, I don't know my favourite type of Marvel movies. They do vary. There's a lot of different, like Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man, so on. It changes, it varies, but this one looks solid. It has great cast with David Harbour, Florence Pugh, Wright Russell, and what's his name? And obviously Sebastian Stan. I can't remember the actor for Ghost, and I can't remember the actor for Bob and Taskmaster. But Sebastian Stan is obviously a fantastic actor. I do wish he had his short hair in this, but oh well. And going against this very, very strong character in oh my god, why am I blanking on his name? Jesus Christ. I get ready for these things and I can never remember. Hold on. Sentry, there we go. But I could have just said Bob, but I like to say Sentry. Right, yeah. Sentry is obviously the main antagonist of the movie, but it does seem he does survive in a lot of them. It's guaranteed that Red Guardian, Bucky, Florence Pugh, Ghost, Wright Russell's character, US Agent, they all do survive with a cast announcement of Doomsday. Obviously, it's a multiverse movie, so there can be different variants of them. So that is very possible. I do think Taskmaster will die very early on, and Sentry does make another appearance in Doomsday. Now, on to my 8th most anticipated movie is Mission Impossible. Now, I am not a Mission Impossible fanatic. I'm much more a James Bond fan. But I've recently started watching the Mission Impossible movies with my parents. We've watched the first one. I enjoyed it, and I think they enjoyed it. So I've been told not to watch the second one and just skip on to the third. So I think we're going to try and do that. And with it being May next month, it's the 6th of April as I'm filming, and it's the 21st. So we need to get watching them now, as we have a lot to watch and a lot of up-and-coming movies. It's going to be an expensive couple months going to the cinema. But I'm excited for this. It looks very good, so let's hope another amazing stunt, and hopefully they can hold on the marketing and not constantly market the most expensive, not the most expensive, but the biggest scene in the movie. But this is a solid movie and I'm excited for it. Okay, next. F1. I showed my parents the trailer. I was watching it for the first time, as I usually watch the trailer first and then show my parents to see, could they like this, could we go watch this? Sometimes watch it with my parents, sometimes watch it with my friends. But this screams go and watch with my family. My mum and dad, they love the racing. We're not F1 fans, but we love racing movies, as most other people do with Fast and Furious and so on. Brad Pitt's obviously an amazing actor, and Idris, he was in Snowfall, and he's rumoured to be the next Black Panther's obviously in it. Something Idris. Hold on. Damson Idris. There we go. I knew I was close. I knew it was something Idris. But yeah, obviously has Damson Idris. I can never pronounce his name. Great actor. They're obviously the main stars in the movie. Looks solid. Directed, I think, by the director of Maverick. Filmed. I do believe they filmed it with actual F1 cars, actual racing cars, which is very impressive. But F1 is my 7th most anticipated movie, coming the 23rd of June. We've got a lot of movies coming out through the summer. It's going to be an exciting summer. Next, we have Ballerina as my 6th, coming 7th of June. The World of John Wick, which I am stoked about. I've been dying for another John Wick movie. These movies, me and my dad love them. We love them. The action scenes are just phenomenal, just absolutely brilliant. And with the people that made John Wick also made Nobody and the up-and-coming Fight or Flight movie, which also looks brilliant. I don't want to get too stuck into Ballerina. Ana de Armas is obviously in it, who's a beautiful and fantastic actress. I've heard great things about this, so it's a solid movie, which I'm very excited for. Right, on to my next one. Okay, now we move on to Fantastic Four, which I'm thoroughly excited as a strong cast with Ripley, actress's name from Hobbs and Shaw. I know it's Ripley. Oh my god, I'm so bad with names. Obviously Pedro Pascal, Joseph Quinn, and the actor from Bear, who will play the Thing. Oh, great. I'm just so excited for it. I can't wait for the next trailer. It's rumoured to come out sometime within a couple days of the clip that they showed. The people at CinemaCon. I'm just excited for this. Pedro Pascal is one of my favourite actors right now. Obviously Mandalorian, The Last of Us, which is obviously coming out sometime this month. I can't wait. I'm so excited for this. It's just, oh my god, it just brings back so many memories playing the Lego Marvel superhero games. Honestly, just so excited for it. Hopefully we can get a cameo from Robert Downey Jr. in this. I'm not holding out for anything, but if we do, amazing. My 5th, Fantastic Four. Now we move on to my 4th. Avatar, Fire and Ash, coming the 19th December, one of the last movies of the year. They have released, I think it was last year, they also released it at the 9th of December. They do, it always just feels Star Wars and Avatar, always the last. And it feels like there's been so many, but there's only been 2. It's weird, but we obviously know there's going to be 2 new clans in this one. The Fire Clan, who is meant to be the main antagonists, and the Wind clan or tribe, who are meant to just be peace and just flow. Traders, I think they said they were. I'm so excited for this. I'm curious. Did they film it from the last time when they made the last one, or have they been filming all of them, just been finishing them off? I'm curious about this, and I do think we will see the Water tribe again, hopefully. Okay, so obviously it'll be $1 billion movie plus 2-3 billion. I do think eventually people will get bored of it, but for now, they won't, and I won't. I just can't wait for them to go to Earth. Right, on to my 3rd one. We're getting to the top 3. Tron. I did write Tron Ares, but obviously that didn't go through. Whatever. Tron Ares. No poster yet. It is October. But I mean, Avatar I have one. But I'm so excited for this one. I cannot wait. It would not be in my top 10. It wouldn't even be in my honourable mentions if it weren't for that trailer they released. That trailer has hyped me so much. I forgot how big of a Tron fan I was until they released these trailers. Honestly, just everything, down to the sound they've done in the trailer, the visuals, everything. I'm so excited. Go watch the trailer if you have not watched the trailer. Go watch the Tron movies. I personally don't like the first one, but Tron Legacy is a solid movie in my opinion. Again, Tron Ares is my third most anticipated movie, coming 10th of October. Right, let's move on to my second. And this one was a debate whether I do put Tron Ares in second, but I thought no, let's go with Jurassic World Rebirth. I can't wait. It's the same. It's with a trailer. I wasn't as excited about this, but then they released a trailer, and I just can't wait. They've came off very successful movies. I still can't believe the last one, Dominion, I think it was, made $1 billion. It made $1 billion. That summer was also very successful with Maverick, Top Gun Maverick. I think it's been 3 years since the last one, 2022, I think, 2023. I could be wrong, 2-3 years ago since the last one. It's a $1 billion franchise, isn't it? It's going to make tons of money, and people like me obviously love the franchise. And the dinosaurs that they have brought in and are bringing in look phenomenal. This new dinosaur looks terrifying. It's a mixture of the Tusken Raider or something, the big monster in Jabba the Hutt's palace, a xenomorph, and the Indominus Rex. A combination of them, utterly terrifying it looks. It's terrifying, and I cannot wait to see this movie and that monstrosity of a monster. And the visuals also look great, and I can't wait to see Muhammad Ali. Not Muhammad Ali. What the hell? Mahershala Ali. Obviously an Oscar winner, and he's a phenomenal actor. Hopefully he can get that Blade movie, but we're not here to talk about Blade, sadly. Okay, now we move on to our final movie. You can probably predict it. It's Superman. I didn't want to use the poster because I don't really like the poster, to be honest. It's Superman, coming July 1st. The reboot of the DC franchise or universe. I think this is going to be the rebirth, the re-embodiment, what DC and I think James Gunn needed. I just can't wait. From what we've seen in the sneak peek and the trailer, it looks phenomenal. It's exactly what I dreamed of when I was younger. When you're playing, I go back to a lot of it with the Lego games. Lego games of what I dream of these worlds being like, these universes being like, and it makes me feel like I'm 8 years old again, playing with my Lego toys, and it's just, Lego figures. Sorry, I just love them. And Superman isn't my favourite character of all time. Flash is, but Spider-Man probably is, but Flash is definitely a strong I can't get my words out. Strong contender, but Superman is obviously probably top 3 icons of superheroes. It's Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. You either want to be all 3. Spider-Man because of how young and how energetic he is. Superman, the boy, not Cape Crusader. That's Batman, the Boy Scout. Superman's the Boy Scout. Batman's the brute and emo, and Spider-Man's the young, fun, loving kind of character. And honestly, Superman is just, I love him. He's such a good character, and I love that they got David Cornsweet. I think the hate is unneeded. I don't agree with it. I was never a fan of Henry Cavill. I wasn't a fan of the Man of Steel. Great movie. Love Henry Cavill. Love his acting. Great actor. I just never connected with the movies. Or I never really connected with all of them. But I think this is a new start. Right. I don't want to make this too long of a video, because I do make long enough videos as it is. Right. So, that'll do it. I will be reacting to many trailers. Which one will come out first, whether this video or the trailers, depends on how annoying I get at my editing. But that will do it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is fun. I really do love doing this. It was my dream to be doing this. I do hate the editing, I will have to admit, but this is fun. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great week coming up. Thank you for watching. I'm Toby. Goodbye.